Hey guys, it's Sarah back with Glam Finds, and I'm here for another fragrance review. This time, I brought you what I personally feel is
the hidden gem.
And that is gonna be John Varvatos Dark Rebel. Not Dark Rebel Rider, just Dark Rebel. Now, this is a great fragrance when it comes to cold weather, as well as evenings, date nights, close encounters. But let's talk a little bit about the scent. So when this opens up, you're pretty much just gonna get, to me, straight up leather. And the first time I smelled this, it was actually a little bit off-putting because it's just leather. But after a while, this started to grow on me, and I started to smell the other things like the rum, the tobacco, cardamom. I love cardamom. Sage, another great note. You're gonna get woods, and then what kind of makes it a little bit sweet, but not really a sweet fragrance, is the vanilla that's added into this. I think probably about 10 minutes into this is when you're gonna start detecting those other notes aside from the leather. And to me, this smells different than anything else that I have in my collection. It definitely has that factor that makes it, to my nose,
the hidden gem.
Definitely not for everybody. I don't think that this is a blind buy. I know most John Varvatos fragrances are pretty easy blind buys, but I do not think this one is one of them. However, if you like all those notes and you like something that gives you that leather vibe, this might be the one for you. Now, when can you wear this? Again, it's just cold weather fragrance, or for me, year-round on like date night, maybe you're going out somewhere, but I don't feel like this is like a t-shirt and jeans kind of fragrance. To me, you're gonna dress it up just a little, and I don't mean formal wear or anything like that. This isn't really that formal of a scent. I'm talking about like a nice shirt and like some fitted jeans, something like that. You don't wear this if you're looking all raggedy. It's just not that kind of fragrance. Now, who would wear this? Maybe, to my nose, I think this is for someone who's a little bit more mature. And I don't mean that by someone who's older in age. I just mean someone who's a little bit more mature in terms of they like things that are a little more refined. Because this is not like a sweet bomb like a lot of other things that are out there today are. The vanilla does sweeten it up just a touch, but when I say just a touch, I really mean just a touch. This is not like a really sweet fragrance. You're gonna have to have a little bit more of a refined nose, refined taste in clothing, that sort of thing. At least I think so. Compliments. Is this a compliment getter? Yes and no. Certain people are gonna love this if they like the leathers, the basically refined things. And the people that are typically into smelling sweet, gourmand, stuff like that, maybe not so much. Who can wear it? If you like sweet stuff, probably steer clear, but in terms of, you know, does it lean one way or the other? To me, it's unisex because I can pull it off, but this is something that you need to wear with confidence. It's not really for a timid type of person. It's definitely like a stronger scent. Performance-wise, I don't actually do that poorly with this one. I know it's a John Varvatos fragrance, but this one's actually a little bit better than the other ones to me. I mean, other than Artisan Pure, which I actually get really good performance out of, but you get about 6 hours out of this and maybe an hour, hour and a half of a pretty decent scent bubble. For me, I spray about 6 to 7 sprays, so I'm gonna get an hour and a half, 2 hours of projection. Not super loud, just a pretty decent solid bubble, maybe 1 to 2 feet around you, which for this type of scent I think is good. Now for this rich of a scent, I think it is kind of interesting that it doesn't last longer or project louder, but you don't always need that. This is more subtle, and I don't know, it kind of gives you that mysterious vibe to you, which, I mean, if that's what you're going for, this is definitely a great fragrance. Now let's talk about the price. It's a John Varvatos fragrance. for about $35, around that range, you get 125 ml of juice, which you guys already know John Varvatos is always a great value. But honestly, if you're into those sort of scents, boozier scents with tobacco and cardamom and just those richer evening scents, you have to try this. To me, it's
a hidden gem.
Which every time something's a
hidden gem,
it probably means not everyone is going to love it. But for those of you who are into darker scents, at least give it a try, get a sample. That's my opinion of John Varvatos Dark Rebel. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.